Hello everyone and welcome back to the ARB Cup for the second set of races of our 2026 B season. Last time out, we opened the season on a trio of medium races where we saw Agnes Digital taking home the win in Division 3, Air Groove winning the Division 2 race, and immediately having to check up on one of her kids afterwards, and Daiwa Scarlet holding off Vodka to win the Division 1 race. Well, today we're in Kyoto for a trio of long races. 3,200 meters each. A test of endurance and stamina for all of our Umamusume, and starting next race, I'm sure I might be getting in some of my first Grand Live Umas as well. As a matter of fact, when I'm recording this, it's an hour away from Grand Live premiering in Global, so there's that. So now, let's jump right into the Division 3 race. And here we are in Kyoto. Our 15 runners in Division 3 are set and ready to go. Mesro McQueen coming in as the number 1 favorite. Number 2 favorite is Tosin Jordan. And then you have Ines Fujin, a strong, hard-working front runner Uma. Who's going to win it? It's all about pacing yourself, stamina, and endurance. Here we go. And they're off for the Division 3 race. Let's take a look at our front runners. You see Kitasan Black, Mesro Palmer, Seiyun Sky, Ines Fujin trying to catch up with them as Mesro Palmer takes an early lead. Seiyun Sky, however, is right with her. Ines Fujin did not get a great start there. She's all the way back and forth and losing track of our front runners as Mesro Palmer continues to pull ahead. Seiyun Sky sits in second. Then you got Kitasan Black in third. Ines Fujin is fourth. Behind her is Mesro McQueen, followed by Biwa Hayahide, Fine Motion, and then Tosin Jordan. A group of pace chasers there. Fine Motion and Biwa Hayahide battling for position there. Hishiaka Bono back behind them, who's not in particular a long runner. Down the front stretch for the first time, this is a 3,200 meter race. It's still Mesro Palmer, Seiyun Sky, Kitasan Black, Ines Fujin, Mesro McQueen, Fine Motion, Biwa Hayahide, then it's Tosin Jordan, then it's Hishiaka Bono, Satono Diamond, followed by Matakani Tannhäuser, who's right behind them. Gold City, Asian Flash, they follow suit as well. Mesro Dober back there in the mix, as well as Agnes Digital, who won last time out in Division 3. Palmer and Sky continue to lead the way as they head into Turn 1. You see Agnes Digital and Mesro Dober rounding the field there. And now Mesro McQueen trying to chase down one of her sisters who's leading. You see Ines Fujin still fourth, McQueen on the move. Got Biwa Hayahide right behind her. 3 lengths away is Fine Motion. Then it's Tosin Jordan, Satono Diamond, Matakani Tannhäuser as well. Down the back stretch, it is still Mesro Palmer leading the way with ease. But is she going to be able to hold on to it? Can Seiyun Sky catch up? Or Kitasan Black? Maybe Ines Fujin? Mesro McQueen chasing them down in the process, though. Does anyone have anything for Mesro Palmer? We're going to see what happens here as they head into turns 3 and 4 and coming towards the finish. Matakani Tannhäuser on the move, as well as Gold City. Here's Mesro McQueen now, but way out in front. It is Mesro Palmer. Mesro Palmer is long gone. She doesn't even need Helios to help her. She might be out in front by about 6-7 lengths. And I hope Helios is happy I just said that. Here's Biwa Hayahide. Here's Matakani Tannhäuser. But they're way far back. Mesro Palmer is gone. She's got this in the bag. There is no stopping her at all. And it's going to be a win for the Mesros. A cakewalk victory. Mesro Palmer, by at least 8 lengths, wins the Division 3 race. Matakani Tannhäuser off to a good start this season. She finishes in second, and I believe that was Biwa Hayahide who finishes in third. There's Ines Fujin, a tough run here today for her. Taking a look at your final results, Mesro Palmer wins, Matakani Tannhäuser finishes second, Satono Diamond was third, fourth was Biwa Hayahide, fifth was Mesro McQueen, Kitasan Black was sixth, Seiyun Sky finishes in seventh, Fine Motion was 8th, 9th was Ines Fujin, 10th was Tosin Jordan, then 11th was Mesro Dober, 12th was Asian Flash, Gold City ends up 13th, Hishiaka Bono 14th, and Agnes Digital in 15th. What an amazing run from Measure Palmer there as we take a first look at our standings. At the top, it's Mambo. Matsukane Tannhäuser leads the way with 2 of the Measuros right behind her, as Measure McQueen sits 4 points back in second, and Palmer back by 7 points in third. Back by 8 points is a tie for fourth between Agnes Digital and Satono Diamond. And now, on to our Division 2 race. On now to our Division 2 race. We're back on the race course. Our 16 runners in Division 2. Obviously, gotta look at Manhattan Cafe as a favorite, as well as Rice Shower. 2 very good long runners. And of course, Tokai Teo, who comes in as the number 5 favorite. Who's going to win this test of endurance? Coming up. And they're off. I expect Smart Falcon to jump out to an early lead, even though she's not in particular a long-distance runner, but I think her strategy might be to see what Measure Palmer did and just try and run away with it. She's out to a good lead here. Simply Rudolph and Special Week, followed by Air Groove and Rice Shower there, up towards the front. And I can't get over how precious my daughter is. There goes Rice Shower. She's already beginning her move, but is she going too early again? King Halo trying to pass up a few as Gold Ship lays back for now. Still plenty of racing to go here as they're going to head down the stretch for the first time. Smart Falcon leads. Then it's Simply Rudolph, Rice Shower. Then you got Special Week and Fuji Kiseki, followed by Super Creek and Air Groove. There's also Tokai Teo passing up them. Back behind them is Agnes Tachyon. You also got Sakura Bakshino, Manhattan Cafe, Winning Ticket, Nice Nature, King Halo, and Gold Ship. And far back is Harurura. And here comes Super Creek trying to work her way through now. Tokai Teo up to third meanwhile. It is still Smart Falcon leading, but I do worry she's going to run out of stamina. But she's doing all she can. Special Week is second. Tokai Teo battling the Prez for third. There's Rice Shower. Fuji Kiseki, Agnes Tachyon, keep your eye on her. She's won on a long circuit before. Sakura Bakshino, Winning Ticket. Now you see Gold Ship and Manhattan Cafe. They're ready to start working their way through the field. King Halo back behind them. Special Week, Tokai Teo, they're chasing Smart Falcon down. Then there's Simply Rudolph, the Empress, Air Groove, our last winner. Super Creek, Rice Shower, Agnes Tachyon moving on the outside though. She is ready to go. Keep your eye on Agnes Tachyon as they head into turn 3. Tachyon moves to second now. Actually, that's Tokai Teo, but now Tachyon is up to first, and she's running away with it. Tokai Teo is second, Super Creek in third, as Agnes Tachyon is off to the races. And I don't think there's going to be any stopping her. Off turn 4, routing the bend and heading for home. It's Agnes Tachyon, Tokai Teo, and now Manhattan Cafe is trying to chase her down, but she might be out of time. Cafe to second, but it's still Agnes Tachyon out in front, and it's going to be indeed Agnes Tachyon winning the Division 2 race. Manhattan Cafe ends up in second right behind her good friend, and Super Creek finishes in third. Well, I don't know if I could say Cafe's a friend of hers, but you get what I'm saying. Here are your Division 2 results as Agnes Tachyon wins this race. Manhattan Cafe was second. Super Creek finishes in third. Rice Shower was fourth. Gold Ship finishes in fifth. Tokai Teo was sixth. Seventh was King Halo. Eighth was Special Week. Ninth, Simply Rudolph. And 10th, Nice Nature. Air Groove finished 11th. 12th was Winning Ticket. 13th was Fuji Kiseki. 14th was Smart Falcon. 15th was Sakura Bakshino. And 16th was Harurura. With the win by Agnes Tachyon, she takes the lead in the Division 2 standings. Air Groove sits in second, just 6 points back, and Rice Shower is third, 7 points back. Behind them are Manhattan Cafe and Super Creek, back by 8 points. And now, it's time for our Division 1 race. Time for our Division 1 showdown. We saw Daiwa Scarlet and Vodka duke it out for the win. Marozensky is posted as your number 1 favorite. There's Daiwa Scarlet, who won the first race, your number 3 favorite. Team Opera O, always a threat on these kinds of races. She's the number 2 favorite. We're in for a good one here in our Division 1 race. And here we go. A late start, however, for both Team Opera O and Daiwa Scarlet. Not the ideal start for them, as Marozensky and Silent Suzuka try to fight for that leading position. Suzuka is going to pull ahead, so Silent Suzuka takes an early lead. Marozensky will fall back for a bit, though. She's still in second. Mihono Bourbon in third, and Mayano Top Gun behind them in fourth. But Silent Suzuka, man, she is just gone. She wants to go. She wants to be in the lead and nowhere else. Mayano Top Gun trying to get past Mihono Bourbon meanwhile. Marozensky still sits in second. Meanwhile, Silent Suzuka, again, we saw what Mesro Palmer did in the Division 3 race. Can Silent Suzuka perhaps follow those footsteps? Let's take a look back here. Team Opera O, Meisho Dodo, El Condor Pasa, Daiwa Scarlet, Curran Chan doing the best she can, as well as Taiki Shuttle, Matikani Fukukitadu, very good on long races. Then you got Grass Wonder, Mesro Ryan, Hishi Amazon, Ogre Cap, and Vodka all back there, our late surgers, and of course Hishi Amazon being an end closer. The question is, which of them could potentially make a huge surge at the end? It is still Silent Suzuka leading the way, however, as they head into turn 1. Marozensky is second. Third place is Mihono Bourbon. Mayano Top Gun sits in fourth, perhaps trying to save her stuff for the end. And you see Meisho Dodo and TM Opera O. They're racing each other. They're going to be a threat for sure. There's El Condor Pasa, Curran Chan, Taiki Shuttle, Matikani Fukukitadu. Then you got Mesro Ryan, Grass Wonder, and then Vodka right behind her. Down the backstretch, Silent Suzuka still looking good. Marozensky chasing her down, however. Mihono Bourbon is third. Now Meisho Dodo up to fourth. Here comes Daiwa Scarlet trying to get past Mayano Top Gun. Back behind them is El Condor Pasa and TM Opera O. Here comes the field into turn 3. Who is going to make the move that will win them this race? Turns 3 and 4 is where to watch. Silent Suzuka falling back. It's Mihono Bourbon. Marozensky. Watch for Matikani Fukukitadu on the outside. Oh, she's flying right past him. She is gone. It might be Prey Shiroki yet again for the second time in 3 races. Mayano Top Gun is able to get back up to second. When the Overlord speaks, I let her speak. I'll stay quiet for her. She's trying to work her way back up through the field, but it is still Matikani Fukukitadu out in front. Mayano Top Gun is not going to be able to catch her. Indeed, it'll be Prey Shiroki once again. Matikani Fukukitadu wins the Division 1 race. A good win for her. Mayano Top Gun ends up in second, and I believe that was Ogre Cap in third, and a solid top 5 finish for the Overlord, TM Opera O. Here's how this race played out. Matikani Fukukitadu picks up the win. Mayano Top Gun was second. Ogre Cap was third. TM Opera O finishes fourth. Mesro Ryan was fifth. El Condor Pasa was sixth. Seventh was Mihono Bourbon. Eighth, Meisho Dodo. Ninth, Vodka. And 10th was Marozensky. Silent Suzuka was 11th. Daiwa Scarlet 12th. Grass Wonder was 13th. Hishi Amazon was 14th. Taiki Shuttle 15th. And Curran Chan finishes in 16th. Matikani Fukukitadu wins her second race in 3 races now in the ARB Cup. Her third career win on the circuit as well. Shiroki is definitely guiding her to glory right now. I wish I had that kind of luck getting Kopana Ricky. Anyway, Mayano Top Gun has the points lead with a 4-way tie for second between Daiwa Scarlet, Vodka, El Condor Pasa, and TM Opera O. And Matikani Fukukitadu is right behind them in 6th. And that'll wrap it up for this video. In the next trio of races, we're going to hit the dirt. So obviously our dirt Umas are going to be the ones at advantage next, such as Smart Falcon as well as Agnes Digital, among others. That race will take place on one of the new dirt tracks that just came out in Global recently. And with that, Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.